So I guess I just wanted to talk a bit about my experience with daily maxing. I followed this for 10 weeks, so should start with why I started following it. So basically, it was lockdown, and I was on a program, and I would get 2 weeks in, and I would sort of get injured, or just a minor niggle, but something that would sort of put me back a bit, and then I'd restart the program, and it would happen again. And my motivation to train was really low, and so the desire to sort of push just wasn't there. So when the program, for example, said 4 doubles at 90%, I just didn't have the determination to get that done, nor the desire to push. So after chat with my coach, I basically decided that daily maxing could work quite well in this situation. The reason being that there was no set numbers to hit. I could go in, just get whatever I managed to achieve on that given day and move on. So the session started relatively quickly, and this is how I'd lay it out. So Monday and Wednesday and Friday were full snatch, power clean and power jerk, and back squat. The only difference with the back squat on Wednesday was a paused back squat. Then on Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday was full snatch, full clean and jerk, and front squat. And on the Saturday I would do some hamstring work like RDLs, snatch grip RDLs. And I didn't really change that for the whole 10 weeks. And what I realised was, the same as this was from a previous experience as well, that it's generally around about the end of week 2 where your body is hating life. You start getting aches and pains in your knees, in your shoulders, your wrists. But if you can sort of push through that point, after that in my experience, you was basically I was pain free. And that's when you start seeing the numbers increase quite nicely. You're sort of going from a daily minimums, which I was hitting on weeks 1 and 2, around about 85%. And then sort of week 3 onwards, I was hitting 90% upwards every day. And what I found was most days I was able to hit those numbers. I think throughout the whole 10 weeks, I think there was about 3 sessions where I couldn't achieve hardly anything. My best snatch on those days was like 100 kilos. Power clean was like 110, and I think my back squats were like around about 170 and front squats 145, which were the absolute lowest numbers I did in the whole 10 weeks. And that's the biggest thing I would say, is you have to accept the bad days with the good days. I think a lot of people assume that by daily maxing they're going to hit PBs every day, and it really, really doesn't work like that. In fact, my PBs were as follows. So my best ever snatch is 132, and I didn't get up to that. I only managed 127. My best clean and jerk is 156. I did, however, manage 157 clean, but didn't make the jerk. My best front squat was 175, and I managed 176. My best back squat was 210, and I managed to match that. I managed several paused back squat PBs with 180, 190, and then a very nice milestone 200 paused back squat, which I was very happy with. And I finally hit my 140 power clean goal, which has been a target of mine for a long time. And so in 10 weeks to hit that many PBs, I would say that was quite a successful program. So who do I think this is suitable for to try it with? I think first of all you have to make sure you're technically quite sound at lifting, and even though we all have errors, you need to make sure that you're actually you're okay with the full lifts and power variants. Also, your individual psychology. There's if you're the type of lifter where you might attempt to weight 13 times every day, then you might end up a bit injured or burnt out. So I would recommend, understanding when to push and when not to push. I don't think I'd run it again for as long as 10 weeks. I think this type of training would work very well for, say, 4 weeks at the end of an 8-week block. But overall, I enjoy daily maxing, and now back onto a slightly more volume-based program. And I definitely will probably hit this type of training again. Maybe not even this year or for a few years' time, but we'll certainly give it a go. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you all soon.